Desktop. Headphones, I guess. Alright, done. I think y'all can hear me now. Alright, yeah, y'all can hear me now. I think y'all can hear me now. Yeah, you can hear me. What up, guys? Come in the room, and have a good time. I'm on Discord too, y'all, so just letting you know. Turn this down so you won't get an echo. Hope y'all can hear me clear. You should be able to. I don't know. I must just sit there like that. I don't know. Alright. I knew it just freezed on me. I don't know what's up with this. I don't know. It's this right here. Alright. Ooh, child. And the camera goes out again. I don't know what the problem is with this camera. Don't give me the line. I don't know what the problem is. And then let me change that. So I don't know what's going on. Alright, I don't know. Close. Alright. Who knows? Anyway, how y'all doing tonight? It doesn't look like anybody's visiting me tonight, so it is what it is. I'm going to talk anyway. First things first, I encourage everyone, go out there and vote. Please. Whatever you do, go vote. If you're not registered, of course, the deadline has been reached. However, on election day, they have same day registration. So you can vote and register the same day. It will be on a provisional level. If you need to understand these terms, you can go to your Virginia voter or your regular voter registrar's office online. So, for instance, whatever your locality is, city, state, hold on, child, city, state, wherever, you can go on there. Hold on, just hold on. Got some tea lemonade mix. So, yeah, let me put it over here. Child, please. Who knows? So, yeah, you can go on any of those websites, your voter registrar, local voter registrar's office, or voterregistration.com.gov, whatever. Because, literally, I'm kind of tired of going over and over again, but I will go over it because you need to know. But I can't keep telling people that don't want to know. And I can't keep telling people that don't want to try themselves to find out. So it is what it is. I just told you where to go. Google it. You can Google everything else. You can Google it. You can also note to yourself that this election is not just congressional. It is also, in some districts, school board, councilman, stuff like that. So it's different. Different districts have different things on the ballot. So your ballot may not be the same as the other person. So what you do is when you go to that voterregistrar.gov website, you'll put in your zip code or location. It'll ask you to even put in your address, basic information that you will need to know to find out where your district is. Now, if you're not going to vote now, which you can because there's early voting, and you can go to any satellite precinct or to your local voter registrar's office and vote right now if you like. It doesn't matter what district you're in. But if you decide that you are just going to vote on election day, you will look up what your precinct is. Your precinct and district. And it will tell you where your location will be to vote. You can't just go on election day. You can't just go anywhere unless you go to your voter registrar's office. You can go there, but you can't just go anywhere if you're voting because they have to make sure that you're in the right district that you're voting for. Now, latecomers, do I need to repeat myself? I might, and I'll repeat it at the end. Meanwhile, Meanwhile, I'm going to talk about other subjects. Please feel free to comment, like, share, and care on the Spanky Hot Topics. Because I have more than one topic at this time. I don't know how many times I can stress it. Yes, I'm rocking the fro tonight. Ooh, child, itchy. I'm rocking the fro because you are on a need to know basis. So let me just go over what you need to know. I don't know that y'all don't get it. Please go back and watch some of my videos, the hot topics, and listen to some of the things that I'm saying because it will help you in the end. It really will. I mean, this senseless killing that's going on is just ridiculous. And my whole platform this year is about saving ourselves and saving our community and saving our youth. I don't know how many times I can stress it. I don't know how many times I can say we need to save ourselves, our youth, and our community in order to have a future. That goes for any community. I'm not being specific. So just that you know that I have many different nationalities in my family line. So why would I focus on just one? When we need to save the family in order to save our community. Now, once again, there has been another senseless death. And people are touched by it because this guy was young. He was, yeah, I'm talking about Takeoff. Do the Wikipedia and you'll get his real name, okay? But he is a real person. He is a son, uncle, cousin. I don't know if he's a dad. I don't know. But he was too young. He was just young. And what it was over was petty. See, the thing is, we as a community don't know when to throw the guns down. Because when you're upset and you're arguing over something as stupid as a game that you're playing, you do the fist. Y'all don't know how to go back to the fist punching and crackling and smacking. See, you can survive those things. But no. Mm-mm. Someone always got to bring out a knife or a gun. I mean, you can probably even survive a knife thing, but I mean, this gun violence has got to stop. And once again, we have lost others to this on a daily basis. And for what? For what? Because literally these things are petty. They're senseless. You're killing yourselves. And do you think that I'm okay with it? No. Do you think I'm going to vote for free guns, free everywhere? When I know it is a weapon used to self-destruct and kill our own? I'm talking about all nationalities, honey. I'm not just talking about the one. Because like I said, I got all different types of races all up in my family. So why would I just focus on one community? Because each community has its demons that it fights every day. Each community has sickness. Now, They going way too far with this mental thing because the fact of the matter is my elbow ashy? All I know is I got to go to the gym. The fact of the matter is that there's so much going on. There's so much right now that's going on that it is so ridiculous for you to think inside a box right now. And one thing people need to know is just like you got a problem, the next person next to you got a problem, and the next person to next to. Some of the problems are deeper than others, but we all got problems. This is the way of the world, people. So taking it out on somebody else is just, it's senseless. It's stupid. You don't have time. I mean, if that's the kind of time you have, you might need to sit down and think a little bit about your life. I know that man wasn't thinking about his when he went up in that woman's house and beat that man senseless. And I'm not mentioning no names because I'm not going to be on the political tip right now. All I can say is go and vote. I don't care who you vote for. Know who you vote for. Know what you're voting for and vote. I can't stress that enough. And some people think they're on the right track. See, you go to the daggone poll and you see these campaigners outside and they give you these little cards. And you're looking for the people that you see on the cards. Don't you know that those are not the people, or they may not be the same people on your ballot? These are campaigners. Know the difference between campaigners and actual voter registration people, okay? Know the difference between the two, because an election official like me will not tell you who to vote for. We are only going to give you the sample ballot, the legit sample ballot for your district. Now, if you didn't look up these people prior to you coming to vote, that's your problem. Don't rely on a little card that comes, that somebody out front hands you. Frankly, I think we wasting a lot of paper. A lot of paper, metal, and stuff like that for campaign signs and all that stuff. You wasting it, because really these people see these campaign signs, they really don't know who that person is by a campaign sign, and really they not gonna take the time to look it up until they get right there in the ballots in front of them, and then they gonna say, oh, I gotta get my phone out because I gotta Google these names because I don't know anybody on this ballot. And not all the names on your ballot is going to have D or R next to it. You know why? Because those are neutral representatives. You have to go and look up the character, nature, moral, and platform that that person is going for. I can't stress it enough. And don't go taking it out on an election official. They have nothing to do with that. What we do is we make sure that your vote is secure and entered properly. We make sure that you are registered properly. We make sure that you know where you are going. We make sure that you safely get in there, vote, and get out. That's all we there to do. We don't have nothing to do with who running here, who running where. We don't have nothing to do with that. I just want y'all to know that that's how it works. Now, ignorance is really what's going on in this world today. We got a lot of ignorant people running around here. There's a word for that, but I guess I can't say it no more or I'll get banned. We got a lot of ignorant people coming around up in here, and I'm just telling y'all, if you don't want to know, then shut up. Don't complain. Don't get mad. Don't get this and that, cause you not keeping up the date on what's going on. You don't know what's going on in the news. You don't know that all them people got trampled in Korea and over 100 and something people died. Plus, there was another school shooting that you probably slipped right through the cracks with you because you're not paying attention. It's really ridiculous. Oh, I don't watch the news because it's depressing. No, but you need to know something. You might as well watch it so you can catch up on something. You don't gotta watch it every day, but you sure enough need to watch it once in a while. You know, I had a friend tell me one time, I get the news from you. I just get it from you. You know what? That's what you call lazy. Because I can equally tell you the wrong thing, just like everybody else out here is doing. And if you can't decipher the reality from the whatever else is going on, I can't help you with that either. Just know that the world we are living in today is chaotic. We are at the point of no return. And so, in that aspect, I'm just saying, I'm trying to save some lives here. I'm trying to save communities. I'm trying to save a, a piece of what we had as a foundation. They say it takes a village to raise the children. And it takes a village to raise yourself because you really, nowadays, people are off the chain. I really feel bad for the losses that have happened recently, especially with Takeoff. I can't stress enough. This is another young man whose life has been snuffed over something so ridiculous as a game or some little bit of money. And it wasn't even I, if I can recall, I don't even think it had anything to do with him. It had to do with somebody related to him, and then that went off. Now you got a family sitting up here grieving, feeling guilty, feeling sorry, and all they can do is think about the life that isn't here anymore. But I told y'all, life is precious. Did I not tell you that the life that you live is the most precious thing in the world? But nobody wants to listen. Nobody wants to listen to me. You could listen to somebody else say it. And I hope there are others saying it. But you can't listen to me. And let's talk about Kanye. Oh, y'all not gonna like me. Y'all are not gonna like me. And I'm gonna tell you why. If you really look at what he is saying, you will understand why he's saying it. Some people don't know how to express themselves for what's going on in their minds. But some people can read exactly what is being translated. It may be translated in a way that you don't understand. But I'm just going to round it off. He wants to prove that he's not a sellout. He wants to show you that there's another way to be independent of what has held some people back for so long. Now, you might not can't understand that because you don't have deep thoughts. But I do understand exactly what he's trying to relay. You got to open your mind, people. You got to understand that there are things outside the realm of what you truly are boxed in to believe. I did post, if you look at my page, I posted some interviews recently with Kanye that'll explain a little bit more, the full interview. And then I also posted the interview with Russell Simmons, and where Russell, what's a lot of people coming up online. I don't know what's with Russell Simmons. And Russell Simmons will take you back and explain to you exactly what Kanye is trying to say. And if you really are a Kanye fan and listen to his music, you will also understand. He has revealed a lot of things in the industry that you just don't know. It's no conspiracy theory to it. It's just what is. It's just how the game goes. And a lot of our ancestors and people who have been in the entertainment business of ethnicity have suffered because of the industry. And I'm not talking about just one race. I'm talking about, you know, there's been a lot of nationalities that really started off and paved the way. Y'all think that these newcomers coming out are paving the way? No, they know who paved the way, and they suffered. They suffered in what they did to deliver a message, to make a stand. I mean, you gotta go way back, past Sidney Poitier, past Harry Belafonte, past Lena Horne, um, past Bojangles, past it's a whole bunch of them that I can name off the top of my head. But you really have to think about what happened to them. It's a show called Unsung. I don't know if everybody watches it. I know I do from time to time, but I already, half of the people up there, I already know the history. It's just showing you and educating um, newcomers about what can happen in the industry. such as Hollywood or Black Hollywood or any type of Hollywood. It's not kind, but it's not kind because we treat each other a certain way. And it's a sin that has thrived on greed, fame, fortune, the image of what you want to portray versus reality. And you got youth out here that think that's the way to be. It's heroes out here, but the heroes aren't on the big screen. They're not on the radio all the time. Some heroes that are out here are really fighting to make a difference in the community. Now you got to look at the agendas, because some people appear to be like they're for the community, but they're really for themselves. That's where this whole politician thing come in at. I have learned so much recently about how these politicians operate. It ain't even funny. Now, I'm thinking myself of running. I think I might run for some office. And if I do it, I would love your vote. Because I'm serious. I'm serious. If you want to make a change and you think that you're up to the fight, then why not do it? I mean, I'm talking to you now, but you're not listening. So how can I get you to listen? Maybe I gotta put myself on a bigger platform. Maybe then you'll listen. It's an answer to every chaos there is. It's an answer out there for everything that's going wrong right now. Y'all ain't listening. How many more people gotta die senselessly? How many more children gotta be snuffed out? Because y'all don't got the good sense that God gave you, but a child has innocence. A child has a mind of great knowledge and power with innocence. So you don't want them here, because they the ones that's really going to shake it up and change the world. Isn't that what we need? Because let me tell you something. If you get rid of them and you leave it up to the ones around my age, and let me tell you something. We might as well call it a day. Call it a day and fly away, because you're not going to make it. You got these educated fools out here. Yes, you can be educated and still be a fool, because you are not paying attention to the education that you got, and you are not educating yourself even more outside the box. Now, to some people, I'm talking gibberish. But to other people, they actually understand what I'm saying. Now, I'm trying to get to the people that don't understand what I'm saying. I want you to open your mind, open your heart, open your ears to what's going on It is no longer safe. Like, shoot, back in the day, before separation became integration. Oh my God. I don't know. We done made some mistakes that people, we done made some big mistakes. It's not just that, it's just that we don't understand. You're not listening to the big picture. You're not understanding the big picture. You're not homing in on your skills, and I'm preaching to myself when it comes to that, because I have massive skills, and I'm just sitting up here and I'm like, I just asked the Lord to order my steps and get it right, because sometimes it's too much in the mind for me. I'm too worried about everybody else. I'm too worried about that you live. Not just me. I'm not looking out just for myself. I want to look out for everyone. I want you to live so that you can enjoy the real facet of life. Words. The words are so harsh these days. The words are so out of control. It's like, everybody's using their own language to get a point across, and can't nobody understand that. All it does is raise the blood pressure, and then people just getting upset with each other, and then it's just going into a bunch of chaos. We gotta get it right. We gotta rewind, and I got some people that we gonna talk. I know I keep saying I'm bringing these people on, but let me tell y'all, I was gone to November because I was working. And I told y'all when I was doing my gaming, I said I'll be gone to November. I'll be gone to November. You tell the boys that I'll be gone to November. I was doing my Wyclef song all month long, okay? Look it up if you don't know what song I'm talking about. And so I'm back. And so I need to be focused before the end of the year. I do. I need to bring these people on. We need to talk about solutions. You know, it's not that you don't want the solution, it's that you're too lazy to go for the solution. Stop being lazy. Take the time out to just do it. You know? Love on your family, love on your children, love on your community and your people, no matter how ignorant some of them may be. Precious. They're just precious. That's all I can say. Think about it. Before you pick up that gun out of anger, think about it. Think about your life. And if you don't think that your life means anything, or that there's no meaning behind you, reevaluate yourself. The same person that pulled the trigger may have had some type of skills or talent that we needed in the future. But because that weapon was in his hand, he did what he did out of impulse. Now you gotta think hard about it, long and hard, right where they want you to be. I mean, before you plot to kill someone, think about it. Is it worth it? Is it really worth it? Because even though you may get away with it at the time, your consciousness has to think that something's coming for you. There's a demon coming for you. It's not going to let you sleep. It's not going to let you eat. Because you did something stupid. And if you don't have no consciousness, you are not alive anyway. You're not here. You are possessed with evilness and everything else that comes with it. And that's all you are. There are few people out here that's like that. They don't think anything other than just, you know, that particular thing, evilness. So you gotta be aware. You gotta know that this is what you're fighting against. And if you give in to that, you will lose a community. We will lose not just one race, multiple races, multiple cultures. We will lose them completely. So we need to think about how we talk. We need to think about how we walk. Are you walking like you're talking? When I walk, I try to walk upright as much as I can until my back give me some pain, and then I gotta hunch over. But I do try to walk upright and head held high because that's what I want to represent. I at least want to be decent unless I'm at home and I'm just chilling, and I'll go out there looking any kind of way while I'm working in the yard. Yes, I'll admit that. But how do you want to present yourself? How do you want people to see you now? That some of the answers are going to be saying, I don't care how they see me. I don't care how they blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's fine. You don't care. Because what you represent is you. You are a brand. You are you. You represent your image, your style. You represent who you want people to see you as. And as long as you act that way and look that way, that's how we will see you. You may feel that you are misunderstood, but how else are we supposed to see you any other way than what you giving me? Hmm. I don't know. Am I preaching to a choir? Am I preaching to anybody? I don't want to preach. I'm just saying. Reality is reality, people. I don't know any other way to say it. So, let's rewind on the topics of today. The topics of tonight was voting. First off, go out there and vote. If you don't vote, you have no say. So I don't want to hear your mouth running about this or that. I don't want to hear your mouth going. Vote. Think about what you're voting about. Look at the candidates you're voting for. Look them up. Look up their profile. Find out who you got to vote for. Because some of you think that just because they're on TV, that's going to be on your ballot. That's not true. Everybody has different cities, counties, and districts that they represent within those cities and counties. And so the elects that are going for the seats are different. Like this year, you might not have school board on your district because your seats for your school board ain't up yet. But the next person may have school board on their district because the school boards are up in their district. Zoning laws have changed. Your precinct may have changed. Precinct meaning the place where you go vote. They may have changed. And don't get mad if it has. It just has. If you had been watching the news, you would have known that the zoning laws changed. But you don't watch the news. So, you know, I took and told you. Everything done went over your head. I mean, probably some of these people I'm talking to don't even know who Takeoff is, but he is dead. Been shot over something, another senseless death. Half of you people don't know about the people in Korea that were trampled over and 125 something plus or whatever have died. Because you don't know. You don't know about the other school shooting that just happened too right before that happened. I don't know. It's been back to back stuff. Back to back. So meanwhile, while you going on your merry way, you might be next. Because you don't know. You might be next. You walking around, Oh, I didn't know that was happening. Know that you are in a danger zone. Everywhere. Nowhere safe. Nowhere is it's just is. Duck and roll. Be aware of your surroundings and go vote. Exercise that right. It's a right that you have. Just like I have a right to speak right now. And you have a right to speak. I mean, go out there and do it. Now, some people tell me, oh, Michelle, or I'm sorry, oh, Spanky. Trivia question, what is Spanky's real name? Oh, Spanky, I'm not going out there and vote. I'm not vote. I don't vote for no politician because they all crooked. Okay. Okay. You don't vote. Don't complain to me about nothing. Don't say, oh man, the gas prices is killing me and the economy is changing and this and that. Don't tell me about none of that because you don't vote. So you have no say so in that. You just go on about your merry day and accept what is happening because you don't vote and you don't watch the news, so you just all around them. All the way around. Ignorant. Oh, God. You know. And I'm not, when I run for office, I'm not going to run for, I'm just going to be independent, period. I'm independent. Independent of all the bull. And I'll be the first independent in office. I'll be the first. And I will be of ethnicity. And I will be a woman. if somebody don't beat me to it, because they already halfway there. You know, who knows what we're going to get in office next go round. But you do have write-ins. Y'all can write me in. Okay, now some ballots don't have write-ins, but if your ballot got a write-in, just put in Spanky Springs. Put Spanky Springs up in there, and I will be your candidate. I will fight for you. And I don't come around just on election time. No, I'm here always. Aren't I? That's not going to change. I've been consistent. I'm not going to come around just during election time. Now I do stress on election time that you need to get your butt out there and vote. So you're aware that there's an election coming up. But I talk to you about what's going on every single time I'm up here. All the different things that's happening and that we need to start looking at. I mean, y'all will march. Y'all gonna march about stop the gun ban. I know it's gonna be a big rally and all that because of the takeoff incident. Then that'll die down in about a week, and then another shooting gonna happen again. And not that shootings ain't happening every day, but another one that hits you in the gut. It's just gonna continue and continue on like a daggone revolving circle of mess. I mean, you like going around. Okay, what it is, I'm going to tell you. You know how the toilet, when it flushes and the water go round and round and round, but it don't always go down? That's what y'all dealing with right now. You know why it don't go down? Because it's stuffed up with a bunch of SHIT, and it got so filled up that it clogged the toilet up, and you can't get around there, and you're just stuck. That scenario, that's what we living in today. The toilet bowl. The toilet bowl that won't flush. Now we need some Drano. I'm giving you ears of Drano. Drano to clean your pipes out. Clean them ears out. Clean your mind out. And listen. And stop telling me it's just bull. Stop telling me, oh no, I don't want it. You talking a bunch of mess. Nah, this and that. Stop it. Because if I was talking a bunch of mess, then why, when I say it, it happens, and then y'all gonna keep going on this. She talking about, but that happened. But that happened. Another child missing. Another child violated. Another woman or man senseless killing. When will it stop? When will it stop? It won't stop because you know why? Because the toilet stopped up. And we in the middle of that toilet. We need a plunger. Plunge it out. Plunge it out. I don't know. Plunge it out. You know how sometimes you gotta suck it up, not push it down, but suck it up for it to go down. That's what something. We has to do something. Cause this is ridiculous. Now I am up here talking. I don't know who is watching, and if you are watching me, I love you. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for caring, and sharing, and loving me, because I love you. And I'm up here tonight I didn't know if I was going to make it, but I'm here. Some Wednesdays, y'all, I just can't make it up here. I mean, I just can't. But I do have some people that want to come on, that really have some things on their mind, that really want to make a change in the communities. Um, you know, oh, I got another topic. Okay, so I'm in the Virginia area. Hampton Roads, VA 757, as a matter of fact. And as y'all know, Missy Elliott and, Pharrell and all them, they all grew up here in this area. So Missy was presented with a street in her name. And everybody and their grandmama came out to that except for me. And they went out there, they had the bands and all this hoopla. Meanwhile, right before she came, I think there was a couple of shootings, and then there's some kids missing or something, and all that stuff. But they named the street after her, and she came, and all this stuff went on because people are running for office. And see, the industry is not kind. The industry is so mixed up in politics, it ain't even funny. If y'all think they not, they are. They in the politics too. It's a lot going on. Now, although I love Missy so much, I do. I remember way back in the day before she became big as she, with this with so much going on. And I'm very proud of her, and I'm very proud of all the fellow constituents from this area that have made it big. And they have tried to come and give back to the community. But giving back and leaving it in the way it was is two different things. So you can give back. You can make a center. You can have a center in the middle of Shitsville or whatever. But it doesn't change the community as a whole, because yeah, they may have a place to go, but they don't have no direction. They still are in limbo the way you left them. You just gave them a building. The people in it don't operate it properly, or they're not reaching out like they should. And in the neighborhoods that do, it doesn't last as long as it normally does. And they may come around once or twice a year and stuff like that. But people, we need an ongoing, vigilant thing happening here. We need an ongoing thing. Consistency. A couple of important people got shot. Some American idols, some people who were, out here in trying to make it in the industry, and they got shot and all of this stuff, or they got killed or whatever, or they got hit, drive by, whatever. And we have the big thing going on with them, and we have the march, and we have the little gathering. It lasts about a week or so. It's on the news for maybe 2-3 days, and then bam, we right back where we started. It's a boomerang effect, where the boomerang don't really do nothing but lead us right back to where we was. When is it going to be effective? When are you going to see and go to the funeral and then come out and think another way? When are you going to go to the memorial service and think another way when you get done with that memorial service? Instead of going right back into the same habits you had before. It's an addiction. An addiction to bull. How can I touch the community? How can I make a difference? Now, I don't have the money to do it. And even if I did have the money, believe me, y'all wouldn't like the changes I make. Because it it will really make you think and go outside the box and do something. And most of y'all are content in doing what you do. You are content in being stuck in the middle. You are content in being ignorant and mean and cruel to others because that makes you feel good. It makes you feel like you have power over other people. When are you going to get a piece of humble pie? Just a little piece. So that we can help each other out. And I gotta say, in some areas we've come a long way. You know, in some cases there is improvement. There is a community that is being rearranged and changed. Now, how do we spread it? How do we make it spread fast? How do we get it out to other communities and make them go a little bit more better? I'm doing the best I can. I'm touching as many people as I can. I'm trying to show a different side to things so that people can see things a little bit different. But it can't just be one or two people. I mean, we got to do it together. We got to do it as a team. But know what you say and mean what you say and walk your walk just like you talk it. I am like this on a regular basis. You come up to me, I'm just as like I am right now. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to give you a hug. We going to talk. We going to find things in common. Because a lot of people have a lot of things in common with me. And we going to, yes, I like sports. I like comics. I like anime, Japanime. I like games. I like computers. I like technology. I like music, all sorts of music. So I got a lot in common with a lot of people. I like fishing. I like bowling. I like anything you want to throw at me. I'll try it once or twice. I like it. Because it's exciting. Because you know what? It gives me more knowledge. I'll try anything except it's some things I won't eat. I'm not a picky eater, but it's some things I just will not eat. Okay. It's just some things, and I'm not gonna name them, but it's just a few things that I won't eat. But for the most part, I love delicacies, all types of delicacies, but it's certain things that it just will not agree with me. Although I have a cast iron stomach, and I can eat things that most people won't eat, and it won't make a bit of difference. But But it's a lot of things I have in common with you. If you talk to me, you'll find that we have a lot of things in common. It don't matter what race, what religion, we have a lot of things in common. And maybe that's the start. Is to talk to someone, talk to a friend, talk to a neighbor. When you're walking by, say hi. You never know what that person can do for you and what you can do for them. You never know. As you get to know them, you'll see that there's some things in common, that you have a lot of things in common. So think positively on the common side. What do we have in common that works, that's positive? And I'm willing to go to bat for you. Whatever you want to do. If somebody I meet and I met for the first time and they want to invite me somewhere and I'm able to go, I'll go and support them. And it's all because I want to learn. I want to see things that I've never tried before. Because I want to be versatile in all facets of life. It's some things that I may be limited to doing, but I'm going to do something. I'm going to get it done. So, I have talked, preached, and lectured as much as I will for the night. I'm hoping to see you next Wednesday. Oh, wait a minute. Next week is election time. Oh, yeah. Wednesday I'm off. So, I'll be back next Wednesday, God willing. Y'all know me. You cannot take my word for that. Either I'm here or I'm not. Sometimes I'm here, sometimes I'm not. Sometimes, okay, if I'm not on this, I'll be gaming. So you'll find me on GTA, or you'll find me in Minecraft, or you'll find me in Roblox, or something like that. Nevertheless, Christmas time is coming. Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and I have many gifts for you. So I will feature that on my next live. I will feature the new improved pins that my dad has made with the jewelry, the new improved jewelry, the plaques that we will make for you, the dolls that I will make. Come on. I got a good Christmas special going. I think I posted the ad on the site. I'm not sure, but you can go to SpankyRebornNursery.com. You can also go to the MES Enterprise Plus LLC.com, which I need to update. Y'all, I've been falling behind. It's just been too much going on. A lot going on. You just don't know. You don't know. You don't know what a person's going through. But hey, if I can take the time to reach out to y'all and just spend some time with you, I love it. I may be having a hectic day. I may be going through some things, but just to spend time with y'all, even if it's just one viewer or no viewers, and I'm talking to myself. I love it. I love it. I love you. Okay. I love it, and it's gonna keep going and going and going until I'm not here anymore. But I have spent a little bit over an hour with you. So right now I'm going to part and say goodbye. Please like, share, care, comment on all the topics that I talked about tonight. I talked about voting. I talked about Kanye. I talked about Takeoff. I talked about the way of the world. I talked about communities. I talked about gun balance. Um, so I touched on some regular topics that I normally talk about, that I bring up, and I'm going to continue to talk about those topics. Maybe next week I will have something to show you. I did have something to show you, but I don't think I could pull up the video. It's a lot going on, guys. It's a lot going on in the court system. It's a lot going on with these court cases. It's just a lot of bull going on. And if y'all don't know, y'all need to find out. And the reason why y'all need to know is because it will eventually affect what's going on for you. See, one person can ruin it all for a whole bunch of people. One person can mess it up for a lot of people. Because you believe the bull that's coming out their mouth. And you really should believe in one thing. I'm not going to say it. But you know that is only one being or entity that you need to be believing in right now, because that's the only one that's going to pull you through, okay? No man, woman, child, baby, or whatever creature, but the one thing that's going to pull you through is what you should be believing in right now. You keep believing up in this mess that's going on, you going to be down a path of nowhere. That's all I'm saying. Let me get my butt up off of here. Let me stop talking. I need to say bye. And so that's what I'm going to do. Anyway,